Oh,
Yeah, that was the proposal. At least I don't remember if that actually went through.
I think it got kind of shut down.
it doesn't shock me that South Korea is trying to do that. I mean, I'm sure their pension system is going to be heavily overburdened, but they're probably also just paranoid about having enough people working to keep the economy.
Oh yeah, because their population.
Their demographics are horrifying. They're like that's it. It's like an absolute cliff. Like,
Yeah.
What's going on in Japan is bad. South Korea is going to be so much worse in a much shorter time period than Japan ever was.
Yeah, Asia really like went off that cliff even harder than the West did. Like because China set itself up for that in the near future.
Yeah.
It's going to be apocalyptic in China.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, East Asia's always been even more status obsessed than the U.S. And so I think like the reorienting of all value coming from your career really made people not want to have kids. And then it's so expensive to have kids in a lot of those countries. Like you think it's bad here, but in comparison to what people in those countries make, daycare, childcare, all that stuff.
The brightness here.
Being able to buy a big enough house to have kids is like in a society that's as compact and densely fenced in the way they are.
Also,
really
the whole status obsession thing has made it so it's impossible for a lot of like young people to even date now because like nobody's good enough for anybody. So everybody's like, well, why try?
Everyone's standards are
Well, isn't China now? You have to pay like a breakup fee if
Yes.
your girlfriend's in her prime. Like I don't know exactly when the cutoff time is, but there is a point where the Chinese government's like, nah, those women are worthless. They're too old. Like, it's free. Breaking up with them is free. But like a woman or a prime child, like having years, you have to pay a pretty significant fee if you break up with her. Like
it's not a marriage, it's not divorce fee. It's
the expectation is like in China right now is if you're dating, you better be planning on getting married and having kids.
Yes. I think it's like already the other way around. I think it's actually the woman who's supposed to pay the man the breakup fee.
Is the woman pay them? I thought it was the man paid the woman.
This guy told me this a while ago, and I'm pretty sure it was the woman who pays.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because basically the idea
that's about on par for China.
Yeah, it's in line with a number of Chinese laws where they try to make it as restrictive as possible for women to leave relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
And that's why they're really clamping down hard on divorce right now. They haven't outlawed it, but they're doing everything as close to outlawing it as they can.
I feel like that'll backfire. Then it's going to make people even more hesitant to get.
It's already backfiring.
Oh yeah.
Young women in China are like,
which is
I'm
again par for the course for China.
Yeah.
All right.
Japan's got a government run dating app now or whatever.
God, that's
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, you guys, you ready for some remedy lore?
Let's do it.
Now, the first two, I will say, don't have as much
more like
lore.
Although I think there's probably
things
show up second play.
I do think there are elements of the first two.
You've already played this. You'll probably notice that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play?
Yeah, they're not that long.
Like 40 minutes each.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think the first one I could probably beat in like 20 to 30.
Yeah, so, we might even have time left over.
I actually think we're going to end early. Yeah. But the third one is something fucking else.
More significant.
Yeah.
Well, for the viewers, we're playing the Alan Wake DLC.
Night Springs.
The dictionary definition of the word is.
Yeah, we're already doing like the Twilight Zone type thing.
Oh yeah. The intro or monologues are so good for each one.
Do you think anybody even remembers the Twilight Zone anymore?
Oh, I think so. They've rebooted it too many times.
But
if it only
well received at all.
The Outer Limits in the 90s was. But that's also been a while ago.
That was long.
It's also such a cultural touchstone that I think people who have never even seen it don't know what it is and know what a reference to it is.
Yeah, because there's been so many parodies. And
and there are like multiple days in the year where they do these marathons, like every New Year.
Yeah, that's also true.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's I feel like it's so cheap for stations to put on that if they have access to it, why not play it every episode?
Oh, and then something cool too for you guys. if you like replayed the base game from the beginning, you can come across these 3 episodes the same way you could come across episodes of the show in the original game.
Oh, that's cool.
So these have actually been integrated into the base game in that way.
That's cool. That'd be a really interesting to experience that for like the first time with those included.
Yeah, just to like Tim, who has yet to still play this game because he's been slowly catching up on the others. When he gets around to this finally, he'll just be in the game.
Yeah, a little present.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Life's a funny thing. You spend
I was so delighted the entire time, just fucking.
It's just so funny. This is the most like Twin Peaks I feel like they've ever gotten.
A package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6
I thought
months
she was
ago.
going to say a different kind of package.
That's okay.
I've had that experience where some shit just
with the
package. Special delivery.
I was gonna say that got lost in the mail, forgot about it, and it showed up like a year later. But close enough. Close enough.
It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector.
I do feel like this might be how she sees the world, though. Like she is so delusional.
As always,
Oh yeah,
Matt's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Could be like one table people at it.
You're about to get bagged by
Okay.
a cat.
Nah, she's going over.
Oh yeah, the dialogue in this. It's
cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Like just
a button.
Just the endless praise.
This is like an ad for a restaurant.
I was looking for.
Really? Would you mind closing that for me?
I just
Cats
went to
always
every
like that
table
shit.
when I first came in looking for the brothers, but
Oh,
it
for
makes sense that
Torino.
they're not. You know.
What about that moose? Are we going to serve the moose?
No, unfortunately not.
You're not going to over-caffeinate that moose.
Just watch it have a heart attack at the moose.
What is it, Moko?
Yes, Moko's the expert.
Yeah.
And just like every random person in the town is like, "You're gonna marry Alan Wake someday."
I heard your fan site for that rider.
I do wonder if this is legitimately how she walks around experiencing life.
Thanks. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
We got Marty McFly right there. Didn't catch that the first time.
Here's your
I
coffee.
think that's a
How
wonderful
do you
cut.
juggle running this diner?
Gender flip.
Your birthday.
Martine McFly.
Yeah.
She's an echo of Marty.
Martha McFly.
Martha McFly.
Why did you say that name?
Actually talented. Well, heck, no wonder
Yeah, that's how Back to the Future should have ended.
I'll never be as successful as you.
What do you guys think? What advice should we give her?
How's that attitude?
You won't be with that attitude. Life's not a side order of hash browns.
It's like she just experiences everything in the form of like a diner menu.
Oh, there's a
Thank you for telling me exactly what I
line
need to
she
do.
does later
No
that
problem.
perfectly roots her as like the diner is her world.
That's
This is like the
everyone's
most
coffee.
like fucking rural Minnesota thing.
I loved
As small towns are kind of the same everywhere.
That's kind of true.
There's
Well,
Because I mean, this is all small town Maine, right? It's like the archetype.
well, this is
passion for the writer
it's
and
Washington,
his sheer
right?
literary
Or
talent.
Washington, yes, that's
But-
true.
And lips like
it's the same
buttery
small town
pie
in Maine
crust.
as all the Stephen King story. Like,
I need to
Right.
clear the empty
There's a
pie
line
plates from
in-
the tables.
And Twin Peaks,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
also
very much Twin Peaks. Right? There's a line in Ash episode, I want to say, where someone describes a small town. It's like, oh yeah, when were you there? Oh no, I grew up in the same small town in Maine.
oh, he's looking for advice.
Oh yeah. This guy, who's missing half his fucking mustache and complaining
Tell
about
me
Not
everything.
with his head.
He's wearing a
Oh,
pink
okay. I
hat.
thought that was. I thought that he was like some
like
sort
a
of.
bald cap or something.
Yeah, I thought he was like received a terrible skin graft or something.
What's inside that matters, right?
I'm saying
It's
she told me I dressed like
awareness month.
she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher.
Right.
Oh shit.
Show them the real you. And
Oh, whoops! I hit the button and didn't didn't read it first.
that is not the advice I
What you
gave.
worry about when you're trying to fall asleep.
Well, I'll try.
The mole you worry about when you're trying to fall
Is
asleep.
there a mole digging under his
Don't
house? I
mention
don't know.
it.
Like
I think he's
a
probably
cancerous
worried he
hole.
got cancer.
Oh, I like my interpretation.
Nuts. We're going to enter the
I mean, to be honest, I feel like that fits in
Of course.
with this world.
We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
And she's taking credit for it despite being maybe 25.
That's a
How
lot of
old
kids.
is Rose
Thanks.
at this point?
Those yoga
In
I don't know.
2010, she was maybe early 20s.
Yeah, so she's got to be in her mid 30s, right?
She's
Early
running-
to mid
she's
30s.
Clearly,
We have
yeah,
our
like she's
own ways
running
of
the
talking.
nursing. Oh, the nursing home is maybe the bird sanctuary
Can I
parallel
Can I get
she's
you?
doing in this.
That would make sense.
Oh,
Like a. Oh yeah.
I need a good book
Our
recommendation.
only option's going to be
After
Ellen.
all, you're the
I don't
counsel.
think you don't even get to choose this
yeah,
one.
no, just yeah.
She just
To read
throws
the
fucking
newest book
Alan
in the
Wake's book
writer's
at him.
crime trilogy.
I hate trilogy so much.
The word, just the word trilogy.
It's so
Trilogy?
good
Yeah.
for-
I've never heard that before.
So like a menage a trois.
If you walk
Better
into
not crease any pages.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would
What's the fuck?
recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger.
Hey,
Hey, welcome to Phenomena.
welcome to the Talking Fish game.
Yeah.
and this is referencing a page in Control, I think.
Yes, there is an altered item in Control that is one of these talking fish, so I guarantee that's the same.
Terrible danger.
Yeah.
And
Specifically
I
saying.
had to rescue him.
That is
Which
definitely an
Stakes
upgrade.
had
Scratch
never been
being a
higher.
double parallel.
Luckily, I
Talking
kept all my
fist game.
accessories.
I'm sure somebody's got some good talking fist game out there.
Yeah, just go to Steam, look through all the adult games. That was a dramatic way to open the door.
My accessories.
Oh,
It's just got a fucking room of guns and
there's so
Crossbows
much
and shit.
ammo.
My trusty 12 gauge.
Damn, is she like a prepper? Like, what the fuck?
yeah, she's a Rose the Doomsday Prepper.
Oh,
My bolt action hunting rifle with a gorgeous
she,
walnut stock.
if you look in the kitchen, it's completely empty. So she's apparently also cooking all of the food, and there's like multiple steaks and eggs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Finally ready
Yeah.
for a
She's cooking
night out on
someone's
the town.
burger.
apparently this is all her. She just runs this place completely alone. No help at all.
I've worked with people who think that this is that is what they provide.
Those people would all be fucking hungry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But like the fact that she goes back for a book and just walks out with a gun and everyone's cheering for her suddenly.
Did she even give the book to that
Well,
guy?
this is
No.
clearly some
No,
type
yeah,
of
let the
delusional
book come
fantasy.
Right.
Like, it's just-
Why are they
This is-
clapping for her? Because she's insane.
Yeah, she. This is just her perception of reality.
Oh, no, I feel like we're living through the eyes of like a mass shooter. Like this.
It does have that vibe.
It does have that feel to it.
Like, everyone agrees with me and I'm the hero of the world.
Everyone loves her and thinks she's gonna just do everything.
If you go like
Insanity seems fun, yeah.
if you go the wrong
it's a
way,
huge
stuff,
confidence.
people will start trying to go into the storage room.
You gotta
Save
save
literature. One waitress plus one writer equals 4 ever.
Is this like how that chick who shot up YouTube's headquarters saw the world? Like,
Is this the?
No, she thought YouTube was like.
Yeah.
well, she thought they were coming after her to
Yeah.
like shut down her fitness channel or her vegan channel or fuck it was.
Yeah, an insane vegan YouTube channel.
Like
This
reality.
is like the the first draft of the return scene.
Yeah, well, and then in
Everyone
the
cheering for Return.
well, that's true. Well, and also in the final game, Rose does think she's being left all these secret messages.
Hey,
Hey, we got what's up, Lemmy Winks.
Could be from. I mean, we've speculated about. Could be from Alan. Could be from.
Just like how it'd be for a gamer guy.
Could be Alan.
Who the heck is that?
I do think it was probably Alice leaving those messages.
But
Actually,
this
though.
one makes me think it could have been like her writing.
Blah, blah,
this
hell yeah.
fanfic.
There you go.
Fucking pass that shit around.
She
that
might have
Nicolas
done it
Cage?
to herself.
No, it's Rose's version of Mr. Scratch.
Yeah.
Her version of Mr. Scratch is Nicolas Cage.
Why do you look
Yes.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
this handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless
It's a
hack.
party. Hell yeah.
Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but
It's like her interpretation of Mr. Scratch is like a manosphere influencer.
There were 2 of him all this time.
But it's also like the most Twin Peaks soap opera,
Yeah.
like
She was
bullshit.
clearly thinking about what she could do with 2 hours.
But you're his brother.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
She's crazy.
Movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself.
You think we get a Rose game now at some point?
I hope so.
I kind of
You can't join
Rose, man,
feel like
Mr.
after
Burns.
this, we can't.
What did you do?
She has to be in episodes like this where we see it from her.
Or just delusional,
Won't
just
get away with this.
But I think that's what that could work if it was like a full like spin-off.
I got an army of people that hate
instead of
me
fighting
almost as
Taken, we're
much as
fighting
I do.
haters.
Oh yeah, I forgot the enemies in this are just the haters.
They're just people that hate his books. They're not
I have
even-
a shotgun.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's a.
I didn't pick that.
But it doesn't matter.
If you pick the like I have the power of love, he just mocks the idea of
Right.
Monster would be blind to the
powerful.
poignance of my writer's book.
And then we also have just auto shotgun.
Oh Jesus! What the fuck is this? Okay, so Rose doesn't know how guns work. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, that's another thing to point out the fact that this is just her delusional, like,
I love the rockabilly battle music.
This is solid.
So don't mess with me.
And like, really quickly, if you do wander around into every corner of the beach ammo, like,
we'll just, like, walk
I have
around with, like,
350 some shotgun shells on there.
Jesus.
All day.
This is not what I expected from Alan Wake. I love it.
It's very, it almost feels like it's parodying American Nightmare's play.
I think so. One American Nightmare is also an episode of Nightmare, right? So
Yeah, I feel like this is the sequel to American Nightmare. Oh, these
My
the whole
spinach this
time.
morning. So don't mess with
Black Ranger.
it's like a little explosive.
But in the main game, it's also about gives off light.
I like that she puts like one shell in.
Yeah. Each shell you can
Ooh, damn, they actually got me.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it seems. Oh yeah, no, this is because like this game is it's a slow-paced like horror game, right? Like
Not anymore. You know what would be hilarious if they had added like Rose's version of the gameplay as like an unlockable thing.
The whole story can be played.
Yeah.
there's just like a pink sheen over everything too.
Yeah. It's always golden hour.
Blood mist.
Yeah, she's giving Doom Guy a room.
Yeah,
Right
right.
now.
The whole time. It's just wait for them. So they kind of come at you like maybe 2 at a time. Once they're close.
It's like Surfer Rock too.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
No, no.
This is
Thank God.
You don't
There
want
you go.
to.
Okay. You're gonna want
You don't want to make this a Sonic exclusive stream.
I mean, if you're the one playing all of them, we can do that.
to.
Yeah.
for 50 shells and stuff.
Someone's got to get a Dreamcast for that.
Well, we're gonna make Alex play all the best Sonic games,
I don't know about that.
all the best Shadow games.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We need ultimate power.
My writer's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere,
Sure.
like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his
Like,
planet
like, I already have
was
100.
on her way.
You could have a lot more.
150, like, yeah, the ammo
That
is
was
just...
4 chests.
They might as well just given her a minigun.
Pretty much. I mean, it's like unlocking the unlimited ammo, like guns and like the Resident Evil games.
Yeah. Like
my
an ammo rocket launcher. That's pretty good.
Cool.
The tracks with
That was something we
my
did one of
right
the
to
streams.
my
That
writer
was Resident Evil 3.
and his
Yeah.
kidnapper.
Yeah.
I felt like
It was
the
pretty entertaining.
detective from my writer's books, solving the
Get
case
the
with
fuck
my
out of
wits.
everybody just instantly.
All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Okay, yeah, so it's all I needed now. It's not an echo.
Yeah, no, that's her like imagining herself as Max Payne.
Right.
Ooh, this should have had more.
Very rude.
Can you
I'm
imagine?
curious if it's after the rematch.
You down?
Full of time from someone.
Presumably Alex Casey is there.
I would think so.
I really kind of am expecting Alex Casey to show up in the Max Payne remake somehow.
Yeah, that'd be
How do
cool.
they do that?
Well, in the original Max Payne, one of the TV shows that you keep
must
coming
be
across is Return to Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will be a character in that Return to Center show.
They didn't even flesh those episodes out.
That'd be cool.
More Lords and Ladies.
And yeah,
Put Rose in Lords and Ladies.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I bet everyone that's been in
Me
like,
and my writer.
everyone that's been a bit
It's also just sunlight out the entire time in this game. There's never nighttime.
I feel like they did a good job of utilizing the really different environments in each of these episodes.
Oh, absolutely.
Just taking the one and running with that from here.
So you got the ammo to double tap.
Yeah.
We can't even get back up, right?
Once you figure out that they only have 2 different death animations, the confidence in do I have to worry about that one goes up as soon as they do that backflip where they land on the face. Even if they started from the ground, they just do a from the ground backflip.
I love how we're following the trail of his motorcycle, too.
It is burning the ground, but not so.
See, I told you it's Nicolas Cage. He's doing a Ghost Rider.
Semi-evil twin. Yeah.
Bad boy twin. Put it that way.
Yeah. Well, he's called the bad boy in this.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot about that.
My number one fan.
It's
If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that No. I can't say it.
wait. I didn't notice it.
Curse my cripplingly sensitive artistic nature.
We're not going to stop and read all this because it's kind of long, but this is basically Rose writing a Max Payne fanfiction.
Right.
And so it's her goofy fucking interpretation of Max Payne writing.
It's a really hammy noir.
Like, even hammier than the Dark Place Alex Casey in the main game.
That's amazing.
The motorcycle tracks ended
What did the Will Hurt is the character?
Yeah, Will Hurt.
Which is closer to Max Payne than it is to Alex Casey, which is
That's true.
Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and
inside. I'm here. I've come to save you.
Oh, joy. We can
What was that page on the wall?
It was just posters.
cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
Becoming the alpha. Mr. Scratch is like a manosphere influence.
Keep all the mugs.
I'll be waiting upstairs.
Oh god, yeah, that is.
Where are you?
I was never upstairs.
Torture
I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to
ideas,
piss me
car
off,
battery,
mister.
the bell.
Where is my
Pulling
writer?
fingernails, blunt spoon, dismantled typewriters.
A+ psychological damage.
Yeah, it's
Overcomplicating this.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the
There are
line.
multiple.
I was
There's
going
another
to go to
reference
that
to
beach
tea
and give this
later,
jerk
but
the scolding of a lifetime.
But it's just bits about how central coffee has been, or
Mr. Scratch is a really bad writer.
yeah.
it's just
But that's
just
more like
Zane.
Tom's poetry, yeah.
It is a little bit more. All right, here's where the projector screen bites us in the ass just ever so slightly.
It's going to be our
Right.
goals of
The
guns.
twin
Actually.
said he was down at the beach.
I know, Rose.
Okay.
Come on.
This is a pretty cool black screen.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I went across into the other
Our
room.
viewers must be thrilled.
They can actually
Well,
see.
they can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can see, which
them
makes it us look
facing the
dumber.
wall. I think you're on the stairs.
You don't have a flashlight?
Oh, there we go. Okay. No flashlight. Rose doesn't get one.
Well, and even the daytime scenes with Saga and Alan, you don't take out the flashlight unless you.
It's true.
This
Not this beach. This beach. Everything is just a product of her
Yeah.
deranged
Well,
mind.
it's like her ability to flesh out detail is not as strong as Alan's. And
Right, so 320 shotgun
attacking
shells.
set pieces.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
It's my writer.
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush
he's...
your mouth. He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe.
Very much not true about Alan.
No, it's really not. Especially in the first game. Like, Alan's actually kind of a celebrity douchebag.
Right, you met him because he was in hiding after attacking
paparazzi.
reason for leaving, but it's certainly why he got out of the party scene.
Yeah, because he was picking fights with people.
Yeah.
Right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You are rude. You have no manners. Your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away. You realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You were trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
You tricked her.
He doesn't have a lot of health, though.
No, it's basically the same, like, amount of damage she could take in the main game. It's just a matter of because of the ammo, you have a
Nothing should be able to get close to you.
yeah.
Except for the
Yeah, sometimes these ones look at me. Which at least they give you one.
Pick up what you fast with the now you're up to 300.
Pretty much.
Imagine living in Waterloo, knowing that your child can't open any coolers because everyone's putting shotgun shells in their
I'm pretty sure that's just rural heritage.
That's not fair.
I feel like you can
Yeah, I mean, without the shotgun, there's only so much they can do.
Unless they find a hammer and it's falling out. Also, yeah, that's the best.
That was almost like a fucking, like, dead ice.
Right.
I was like the things they're shouting. They're all just shouting like.
There's also, like, the shouts come from places.
Oh shit!
Sometimes the shouts come from places where there are absolutely none.
They're just criticisms from the ether.
Yeah, just coming from Russell's boring. People don't like the look, so she shoots him. Her rifle is
Well, it's got no upgrades.
oh yeah.
You don't get a chance to upgrade anything, really. No, not when you have so much ammo.
I was gonna say, how is that guy?
It's just for so far away. I think that's when you're supposed to use a rifle on. I just felt like, why not shotgun him?
Looks like she's covered in.
Oh, she's covered in blood. Yeah, like she's doing a straight up rip and tear. She actually represents the Animal Crossing Doom crossover meme, kind of.
Yeah, she does, yeah. Such a weird crossover.
This is one time on the internet and people were like legitimately nice to each other.
Right. Oh.
No.
I knew you would never
What the fuck?
fix into my twisted brother's lies.
I imagine that she actually is wandering around, like having this experience.
And just as fiery.
Oh.
But I knew would never waver.
Is that the specific antlers of any of the ones on the walls?
It might be.
I believe in you.
Those are probably talking to her too.
Woman's nuts.
She's absolutely fucking stark raving mad.
My rider believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain.
I mean,
and that
yeah, I
spiky
mean,
wheel
especially
the
when
chain
her
fits into.
parallel is Cynthia.
We were connected by a
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
He was
Her
meant
whole
to
life
be
is just the
mine,
result of
always
someone
and
fucking with
forever.
reality.
There was no time to lose.
Or at least her whole
I
adult
was
life.
the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from the evil
The
haters.
soul of literature.
All
Hey.
art rested on my shoulders.
All
Fate of all art.
Never been
You know, the sad part is this is pretty real mentality for some fandoms out there.
Oh yeah.
this sequence has one of my
I have to
favorite
stop
lines
you
in the
myself, I
whole.
will.
in
Unlike
the
him,
whole
I'm not
deal.
afraid to get my hands dirty.
That's cool.
But I've never seen that.
You actually can shoot them.
I just spent the whole time dodging and blasting that's the one. Yeah, they have this convenient roundabout.
Like, yeah, kite them around and try and...
I am glad that while you're getting up to the top of it, this makes me think of High Rider.
Oh, from Sea Fortress. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. It's also an insane character.
Right. All of the
Yeah, he's not actually killing anybody. He's running from attacking.
Yeah.
They kind of went with it.
And then this is the thing about
Yes. Now it's just half. Those are the precursors of all the like the skin.
And now he's a werewolf.
Of course.
That won't stop.
This is the bad boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this beefy voice there.
Also, the idea that Mr. Scratch only hates Alan because he's jealous of Rose.
Yeah,
His affection.
It's so
Oh,
funny
Sage gets his
because
killing
of
dog.
God damn it.
makes the fight easier. He doesn't have a ranged attack. It's
See? It's not even that good.
Yeah, this is why wolves sort of lost. Typically, that guy.
I haven't heard any of the reloading. Yeah. There's one where it's like, oopsie.
Oh, she did that one. Yeah, she did that.
We should turn this.
Oh, that's
My
amazing.
motorcycle is also a werewolf.
Yeah, they really knew what they were doing. This is like
And then the growl that it does is like a...
It sounds like a motorcycle engine. Ah?
Condone animal cruelty, but you give me no choice.
that's Sage every day.
God damn it.
Yeah, for now.
Oh no, yeah, they're both running around as wolves. At least, you know what? It's a monster dead. It's a dead monster dog, though.
Whatever excuse you can come up.
Just because you call him a monster doesn't make him a monster.
Whoops.
You like mutual kill there?
I might have gotten them both at once, yeah.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling.
And now he's got they're using the blood splatter character model from the main game.
Yeah, after he kills Ilmo.
I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. Mostly that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Never thought you'd see Mr. Scratch this way, huh?
Yeah, right?
You silly werewolf.
Do you think he experienced this happening while
I hope so.
That would be amazing.
I hope so, and I hope he was frustrated by it.
so pissed off
Your
the whole
words have
time?
shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Somebody or the... Oh, I missed it, but the line is that like rooted her life in
Can't forget the bullets.
being running a bakery and then that he's as layered as a croissant.
Yeah, yeah.
For the entire
So don't mess with me.
it's like the one.
Me and my writer.
The one random person still, even though it's no longer retirement.
Oh, he's at the top of the... we're just about to find him.
Yeah, I like that they're like fucking ogres in great clubs living like nurses.
Yeah.
Cows. You gotta double check. You got the ammo.
This is also like how Alice would write it.
She did. She broke in.
There's no point where you get overwhelmed. There's one at a time. Like just walking up the stairs and every corner you touch, there's a new one.
And this is like a little fun side story thing, right? Like this is not the tone of what this game is like for the most part. Oh shit!
Huh?
My spinach
You
this
might actually
morning,
get it.
so don't mess with me.
Almost got me.
Literally right there too.
That would have sucked. Not that you'd have to go back to spawn.
Yeah, no.
The first time we ever see Happy lighting Maybe not the first time, but
There he was.
the golden apple writing.
After all the fighting.
Right, yeah, this room's always dark and, like, dour looking. And...
I think we see like John
Our
in it
love was written
in the first
stars.
game. We see Margaret in the first game.
Like two spinning
Yeah, Fred, she's just covered in blood, and he's
in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff.
I like she knows so little about these things, so she can't describe the stuff that actually is in space. She just says planet stuff.
I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him.
It's so funny.
After all, I am his number one.
and they're just amused by
And
it
the
at
object
the
of her
end.
joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some.
For some.
It's happiness like beauty. All in the eye
That's definitely the most of that you'll ever see in this franchise.
of fixation. One can never tell.
I mean, I guess some of the Alan and Alice stuff, but like not in a goofy way. That's like more
That
serious.
shit was never like happy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he
It
was
was more tragic.
Yeah.
Just fun romance family.
Yeah. And horror music again.
I think this song is like
It's a part of the album.
this is with the chapter song.
Oh, okay. So this is just
But it
listen.
wasn't the chapter song. They just it's been out for streaming, but I don't
Oh, okay. Because they also have another old Gods of Asgard song called Sea of Night that has yet to actually be in the games, but it was released as part of the album.
I think that'll be.
You gonna dance?
Lifetime.
Dance.
Us? No, I'm not
Come
a.
on, it's your channel. You gotta get. Yeah. Come on. There you go.
There you go. Okay. Been putting that on the audience.
There you go. You got some dancing, Pete.
I also like that this leads into it being a reboot of the original X Games used to stuff. Like it's a new team compared to what we saw in the first game.
Well, in Alan, when you're wandering around the dark place in the main game, you see posters for Night Spring's new
Well,
season
Logan,
coming soon.
Or the first phone call with Logan, she's talking about the new Night Spring. Watching
Yeah. New episodes. So like they even reference the idea that there's new episodes.
Yeah, so almost new.
And in Control, we read that the FBC has acquired the rights and is like rebooting the show to expose the public to,
It's their
you know.
America overnight.
Yeah. So like it also kind of tracks as part of that larger part of the world building.
Why do so many people want to fuck aliens anyway?
Well,
That's what that
you
song
don't
was
even
about.
know. You don't even know if they're hot yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even know.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
haven't
Yeah,
seen them.
you know.
You haven't seen them.
You know, it could just look like a blobfish or something. You know, like is that anybody's idea of attractive? Probably not. But
I'm one of those people.
You don't know what they're gonna look like. I'll judge you after I see them.
Right.
I mean, they could turn out to be hot. Like,
Yeah.
with-
So yeah,
it
maybe
might
they're
be.
green women from Star Trek. I don't know, but you know, the odds of that are pretty low.
It's comparison of Kirk and Picard talking about everyone thinks Kirk.
monstrous aliens.
As she follows its unwavering
Big scary
light
ones?
to the small
Okay.
town.
I think I'll
Want to
pass.
chase you?
I think I'll pass on xenomorphs and light.
Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
Now here's your Control one.
Yeah.
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder. than
It's been 4 years since we got any Jesse content.
We've seen it. We've seen you.
This is like the start of an X-Files
But there are
episode.
some people.
Yeah, this one does go more X-Files
doesn't want
than.
anyone knowing more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's parody.
My brother.
Like this one is almost like a parody of the events of Control,
Okay.
but like in like a miniature form.
and twisted and combined with Alan Wake too.
That, yeah. Like, look at the board.
Join us. Make
Make
it
the world coffee.
Yeah, the board is the pour over.
And don't forget too that Courtney Cox was also Beth in
Right.
Quantum
You think
Break.
something here's
'Cause
important?
that's definitely going to be relevant in this. But this is also
I didn't
Jesse
see that
Sands
because
Powers.
Like, how is it not
I've never been able
665?
to track down
I know,
the
right?
agency that took my brother. Until now.
Maybe they didn't think it was
You helped me
reasonable
find
to
this
assume
place.
Coffee World would draw that
Now
kind
you'll
of
help me get him
attendance.
back.
Oh, I kind of ruined the tension of this one. Because at this point I did all my
Hello?
exploring and opened like
Is anybody
every ammo
here?
box.
Uh,
So by the time I
the
even
fuck
got
are
the
those?
flashlight and gun, it's just max ammo.
that's funny.
Gazebo? You think there's something there?
Ma'am, here. Get inside the light. But they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I
Like,
kind of
the
let
attitude
myself
of early control
Got
Jesse.
more than you bargained for, huh?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Coffee monsters.
Government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these
If
years?
she's not dubious about his wild claim, she's like, oh, that
I'm-
tracks.
Looking for someone.
I mean, she's seen
My
some
brother.
shit. So.
Yeah.
It's true.
Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you
They've
took
been
them.
taking people from Night Springs.
Those
Here, take a
monsters
pistol.
don't do well with women. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier.
Don't drink the coffee.
Don't drink
drink
the
the
coffee.
coffee.
It's made of people.
Check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear.
Yeah, come right in. We French pressed a guy this morning.
Did they French press a French guy?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I feel like that would make the coffee kind of stinky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, coffee's got a bit of a stink. Just, you know.
Yeah, but not a
It
PO
has an
stink.
aroma, not a. I wouldn't call it a stain.
I don't know.
I think for people who are not into drinking coffee, it would, like, I think anyone's first time taking a sip of coffee, no one takes a sip of black coffee the very first time and goes, oh, this is phenomenal.
Oh, definitely.
No,
I mean, I don't
that's-
even like black coffee. I've had lots of coffee.
Yeah, I don't like black coffee either.
I like black coffee.
Well,
Is
good
this
black
stuff?
coffee.
Yeah.
Smells like
I gotta doctor that shit up with as much crap as I can pull it. Yogurt, whatever the fuck. Then I do that.
You make those.
That's worse than this.
Coffee.
I think it's trying to replicate the way the service weapon works when you have the spin machine gun form of it. So it's trying to kind of make it feel like you're using the gun from control a little bit.
You would drink a dirty French vanilla martini?
Hell yeah.
French vanilla martini. That sounds disgusting.
That's a good flavor combination.
That's just becoming an espresso martini at that point.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's a
I mean,
good
they do
drink,
make
but
those.
it's like the fancy version of a Four Love.
Sometimes I like to make that like fucking like witches brew type shit where I just take whatever I have, just dump a little bit of each thing into a
I
cup,
need
see
to
what
get
comes out,
inside.
just to see what how it tastes.
Was it a
Sorry,
breeder
I
recently and someone asked for that? I was like, oh, does anyone
lost
ever
it.
ask for that? He's like, oh yeah, I'll show you. Like, just starts
Fucking
pouring
machine.
out like a bit of every single thing glass, and then takes random bottles of like just two gingers and whatever like they drink for themselves
Sure.
behind the bar, and starts putting in. He's like, I can't charge you for this because it's everything in here, and those are not our products.
Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement.
What kind of question is
Oh yeah,
that?
we didn't go to the welcome center first. She's like, why would a youth
Just let
park
me
need a
inside the
welcome
fucking
center?
building.
You gotta go watch a promo vid now.
We gotta go watch a promo video.
Nice.
Guess we need to find that orientation video.
I mean, even this one, while having a much more horror adjacent tone, we're still at like 263 shots
Yeah.
after opening up just a couple of
Do you
things.
think the parents who saw the Flotari brothers
Oh,
trade float, like, do you think they clocked that was Mocha's skull?
God, I hope so.
Like, some of the
want
parents
some
are
kind
like,
of
"Oh, we're not
password
gonna talk
to
about
get
it."
into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
I really
Of
wish
course,
they
it
would
wants you
mass
to watch
produce
the video.
Brightfall Blend.
The info
I'd
you're after
buy
is on
like a
videotape.
bag just to have the
I would
But it is
packaging.
buy,
chock
I would
full
at
of
least, I would
government
buy
brainwashing. I
like a
watched
5
a
to
bit of it.
10 pound bag of that.
Just as long as it's not coffee
Who's doing
equivalent to that
something
Fallout
to me.
rum.
It's
Ugh.
dangerous.
I
You
just
can't
saw
watch that
Fallout
tape.
Coffee advertised from some collab with a
I
company,
need that
some
videotape,
gamer coffee
Sheriff.
company. I was like,
Well,
oh,
this
that's
is
gonna
exactly
be
how they
Yeah,
get
it's
you.
gonna be cheap ass, disgusting coffee.
You just have to assume it's gonna be if it's
Tastes like
Fallout related.
tastes like someone's shit in
If
your
you
mouth.
really want it, I hate
Yeah,
the
well, that
first
sounds
rule.
like Fallout.
You'll need this key.
I mean, Fallout show
Don't
was like
say
watching
I
someone
didn't
shit
warn
in your
you.
mouth.
It's true.
So my one real complaint about Remedy games is that the location you need to get to be able to press X is sometimes an issue.
Yeah, sometimes those kind of button prompts don't always work on the first try.
There's one uh, document in Control that is in something where is in some space where you can't have, where there's no overhead, and I think I probably spent 10 minutes trying to get this one. Maybe 5.
Yeah. I wish Control had a new game plus feature.
Oh, that was
That's actually my biggest complaint about Control.
Yeah.
well, you have so many powers. You can
I
keep
wish they
upgrading.
had and I get why they, in that, like, in Alan Wake 1, it tells you mission pay. In Control, it doesn't tell you if you don't have all of that kind of dice.
No, not at
I
all.
wish there was more of a checklist to the stuff. Yeah, like I got the achievement for 80% of all of the investigation sector ones from the AWE DLC, but that just means that I'm so close to getting all of them and have to, look up a guide to find out if I've gotten all of them.
Right.
And I don't think there's an achievement for 100% for the DLC, for that DLC.
No,
There's a 100% for the main game.
I'm trying to remember. I didn't even think there was a trophy for getting all the documents in the main game.
Maybe there's an 80% for the. There are a couple.
I think you have to get. I think there's a trophy for getting every document in. It's either AWE or the Foundation.
AWE has one at 80%.
Okay.
There's one.
That's I don't trophy hunt like I generally or
Right.
achievement. I just don't really.
Yeah.
To me, they don't add much to games, I guess, for the most part. But like, I do have 100% of the trophies for Control and
Tell
Alan
me
Wake
you
2.
don't platinum every game.
Yeah, I do
Are you
platinum
even a real
Remedy
gamer?
games.
Do you even play games?
Hey, what's up, Sarah? Got the Well, the top half of that spider lady kind of looks like Jessie, actually, a little
I've thought that a few times.
bit.
It could arguably be Ryder Jessie.
That's probably a thing on DB. So.
Unfortunately.
I wanted to.
So,
I got the videotape.
Knowing there's not stuff in it, but I really considered checking every single car for like.
I saw posts that somebody else did that did it. There's nothing in the other ones.
The road one does set you up well for that, but then the fact that this one said that you are not coffee.
Hey, welcome in. How you doing? You are not coffee.
I'm gonna say that to someone who comes into the cafe.
Hey, Sam. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're having fun. Some fun, silly stuff. We're on the second episode of the 3 here. The third one is the one that, like, that one feels like important. The first two, I'd say, I think there's elements. Like, even the Rose one, it is like it does count as a failed escape attempt. I think it's Alan using Rose's obsession for it to play, but in a way, he was kind of writing Rose's obsession with him.
is a
Yeah.
fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation, and eventually.
Did she always create her obsession with him?
I think she was just a genuine, like, diehard Alan Wake fangirl. But how are you doing today, Sarah?
It'd be a lot creepier if he created that obsession.
Right.
That would be creepy. I think she's like that, and he just was like, okay, I might be able to use this to escape, and then it didn't work.
Now we can.
No, we can percolate.
Something is.
It's like the hiss trying to get in her head.
But instead of the red orange, it's like water going into coffee.
It'd be better if I could get through the DLC to Dark Souls 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Dark Souls DLC is generally
We got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth.
Did you just start that, or are you, like, a good chunk of the way into it? I can't remember how long that took, to be honest now.
If you hadn't been there,
it's been a while.
what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here?
Problem that the game gives you real quick.
But why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been...
Oh, 487.
No.
I tried to use the...
I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
I can play through the game like halfway through. Okay.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, I also solved that problem before I needed to.
Actually needed to go. I figure it just cuts down on time.
Yeah, it does. I don't know, but I need to play it the way it was intended to see what the
It's the optimal coffee roasting temperature.
style thing, yeah.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Notorious and exploring the area behind it. Oh, nice, okay. That one gave me trouble. That gave me trouble. And that gave me and Tim a lot of trouble. Notorious is also a very, like, obvious Guts reference, too. Like, straight up Berserker armor, wolf mask.
Actually, they could put out Dark Triangle Coffee in our file.
I'd buy that, man.
Oh, come on! I tried the coffee. Worth a shot. Try.
I don't have to go try the coffee.
In the
That's gonna
faulty
be a
tasting
problem.
room.
But I can't stop now.
They want somebody
You'll keep me safe.
Well, okay.
Right?
I try the cocaine.
That is some pretty aggressive marketing.
There's also someone. Was it? Is it a document? There's something that talks about we're only open at night.
Yes, yeah.
Customers.
What the fuck?
Otherwise, the whole thing is like, hey, you just died. But it's like, who's going to coffee room?
I mean, to be fair, if you're up that late at night, you probably drink coffee.
That's why I'm always awake at
Bring
night.
your children, bring your family. I feel like it gets more insidious with each one. Alright. Let's go get the party knife. No, the swarmy knife, which just needs
Yeah,
finishing.
here goes nothing.
In the middle of the spiral.
Trust
Yep.
you.
Dark as the void.
That wasn't
Dark as
so
the I do love how they just replaced the hiss with coffee.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you, Polaris.
There's definitely
There's
something
not
wrong
a
with this
single
coffee.
there's not a single record of the even the fingers of Like, the Kostolovich brothers are not involved at all in this whole completely what REC thing.
Yep.
I don't remember if this is
So this version of the coffee also still a moose, or is like the
You
moose running?
alright, Sheriff?
The moose could be run. That'd be hilarious if the moose was the cult leader.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine.
Tim or whatever your not name is.
Listen, I figured
What's
something
your-
out.
Right, like even the first episode, Rose is just the waitress, not actually Rose, and then Jesse is the sibling
Yeah,
Oh.
it's nothing.
of the sheriff. They like again because I think they're trying to play around with the idea that these are all failed drafts,
Yeah,
and archetypes and
Like
stuff.
I don't know what it is, but it's
Like the pretentious play.
you need to get your brother and get out of here. As soon
It's
as you can.
honestly amazing that Remedy manages to do all this without coming across as pretentious.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like it would be so
They
easy
do it with
to.
such
Easily, yeah.
childlike joy that
just
you
gonna catch
can't
my breath
critique
here a
it.
minute.
Well, they also know how to be like funny. They make fun
Yeah.
of themselves a lot. They had a lot of silly elements that are like that kind of deflate things a little bit. You know, especially deflate
Yeah,
tension.
Like the Rose episode.
Yeah, or even like the big musical number. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Just Sam Lake's like
tried the
sense of
coffee.
humor and just like sense of let's have fun.
And I
Permeates everything.
yeah, and I feel like the
Leave our gun
Rose.
behind.
Okay. I feel like the Rose episode kind of illustrates that because like her version of Alan Wake is
Yeah.
almost like that,
Yeah.
but more like direct because she doesn't have fucking right.
Right.
Glad one of us is.
The Federal Bureau of Coffee made Night Springs to familiarize people with coffee. He's the giant mascots of the thermos.
That's
What are those things?
If you turn the flashlight on, they see although
can't fucking say.
with the projector, yeah. You can't
It's okay. I know exactly the route here, so
Gonna come around.
it's actually pretty short and simple too.
Oh, you're just going directly.
He is
there.
the
Yeah. That way we can spend all the time we
there's
want to
one-
on episode
The
3.
one thing of interest, I think, in this sequence is that note that says, he says, I'm going to leave the key on my former desk.
Oh, yeah.
I think the word former is so out of place, it's clearly intentionally a control. I do
I kind of wish Jim was around so I could pick his brain about Dark Souls 1. Well, he is in the Discord, so if you go into the gaming channel, you can always...
Just go harass him.
Well, I'm just saying, at Gruntled Goose. And I'm sure he'd be happy to throw some advice out there.
So does gruntled mean satisfied?
I assume, yeah.
Wouldn't Gruntled mean dissatisfied?
That'd be
No,
disgruntled.
disgruntled means.
Oh, that's right.
So if you're gruntled,
Yeah, that's a good point. I've done their bidding, packaged the coffee, brought the people to Coffee World to share in their blessing. They say I am almost ready.
I do like this cult. This is the kind of cult we should start.
Coffee cult?
Yeah.
Starbucks already got a pretty good one.
That's true.
Sheriff. How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
coffee solves all your problems.
That might be a line in the Tussle Brothers.
It leads to
It probably is, yeah.
For Coffee World.
I'm so sorry,
Coffee
Sheriff.
with style. I'm not sure that's true.
This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother.
Disgruntled means
He
dissatisfied.
has to be
I would-
okay.
I mean, I guess it's satisfied.
U.S. us Finns drinking average 12 kilos of coffee per capita.
Most coffee enjoyed in the world. Yeah, I remember reading about that when Alan Wake first came out. Also, there's some board imagery for your ass.
I was just reading about
All coffees.
there's something that on Ati's postcard, not a lore thing that's of interest really, but he says there's like beers in the fridge and the Kosu is on it. Kosu is a nickname for a Finnish vodka liquor that I really want to try now. It's like, what is Ati drinking in the sauna?
I will drink whatever Ati's drinking.
Beer in the sauna, whatever iced drink after.
Beer is hydrated.
Yeah, very high.
What is it? Pat says? No, it's not Pat. It's that other guy. Like, oh, it's good for. All of the old guys outside of the Hellenes are talking about.
You have the actual Ama beer here in Finland. I would love to try that. So much. Yeah, is it good? I also think there's your example of, say, Alan, again, trying to take advantage of Jesse's real story, writing himself in place of the brother, but again, it doesn't work because it's not true enough.
Conspiracy within the conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our
Alright, here we go into the...
Yeah, so the truth is what we actually already do.
But
this was a simpler story.
It's like a microcosm of Control's narrative, but of like a really short, small-scale version of it. And that's just the same piece of music, so we're gonna... Alright.
On to the third one.
Yeah, this is the one that I was really just like, wow, they fucking went for this. Like, this comes as close to, like, copyright as, like, Alex Casey did in the main game.
I often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality?
Synonyms don't break IPs. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
The magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him, in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different.
There was...
Oh, yeah.
It does seem like there was maybe going to be a Alex Casey episode, but of course that, because he died, they probably couldn't do all the recording to finish it.
Yeah, you sent me the like...
There's a game file. Yeah. There's another one for an episode called AWE that I thought would have been Agent Estevez, but that also didn't make it into the final version.
How many lives? How many versions of me it takes? I will stop it. And I will come back for you.
Everyone, take 5.
Poison Pill, which is a echo of Remedy.
Interesting.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean,
We're playing as Sean Ashmore right now.
He's not the actor. He's
Yeah,
Sean.
I love
The
your
only named
instinct on this,
character,
but we can
or the
still
only
push
named
this
player.
further.
Sammy Jeremy.
Immerse ourselves
yeah.
into this story.
Is that this version of him's name?
Make
That's
it
Sam
crazier,
Lake's birth
wilder.
name.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just, Ranji
Is that Lake in Finnish? Okay. God, that's cool.
So his own pen name is an alternate of himself.
That's fucking hilarious.
Again, it's the kind of thing that in anything else you'd be like, oh, how pretentious is this going to be? But in this, you're in good hands.
But in this, it works.
So cool we are making this, Sean. Let's dive in.
You wanted to talk? It's awesome to be doing this.
It's just that sort of wink and a nod to everything,
Sean,
you know?
it's so good to have you back.
All
We've
of
been dreaming
the
about this for so
cases in Sam
long,
Lake's
and now finally
the
we
dead
are
eyes
making
on this version of it.
the video
He never
game.
blinks this whole time.
Yeah, and
I feel like that's intentional. Because
Their facial animation is pretty good.
It's part of Quantum Break.
Right.
Oh,
I'd
there
like
was
to
a
talk about my
blink.
character. Just get deeper into
It
the
was
lore.
just when he's talking, he never blinks.
I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent.
Yeah, he does give me
Goes
like
by
Lizard
many
Person
names
vibes.
as there are many
Yeah,
versions
there's just
of him.
there's something off about
Breaker,
this sound.
branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his
Others, 'cause they
ruthless
can't say
nemesis
Joyce.
Dor,
Right, they can't say Jack
master of
Joyce or
many
Martin
worlds,
Hatch, but they get
is murdering
as
versions of
fucking
him
close as they
across
can.
parallel realities. He must track down and stop Dor.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past.
Like X-Men.
Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, that makes me wonder about...
Oh, there's insert copyrighted content. Exactly.
Cortez and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here.
I want to know if
But
these
it helps
acronyms
me travel
mean
through
alternate
realities.
things in the other way.
Acronyms are cool,
Yeah.
right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, polyhedron reality shifter.
Also, Polaris is a polyhedron and the countermeasure in Quantum Break that solves the...
Polaris, the TV,
Yeah.
right the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation.
Ripple Effect Corporation is both an alternate FBC and an alternate Monarch.
Yes.
To defend yourself.
Right.
Also, Polaris is real, physical being, even though it's a resonance life form, is a polyhedron. And the countermeasure used to actually fix the time machine in Quantum Break is also a polyhedron.
Right.
Clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
And to Die Pyramid.
Vision, the truth, it's all out
Polyhedrons are helpful.
That's where these ideas and inspirations come from.
Yeah.
They seep through. Somewhere this here us talking is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal.
Remy over here just
anytime
casually
now.
showing Marvel how to do a proper.
I know, right?
You are a maniac.
It's so much better than any of the multiverse stuff Marvel's done.
So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay.
I restarted
for
because
you
I
there.
didn't pick up the draft.
See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait.
You can go to the room.
Sometimes it's hard to
skip
tell if
looking
Sam's
at the
joking.
lines
That
entirely.
deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
Also, with 95, was that when they formed to start making Death Rally?
I think that's right.
What the fuck was that? Hello?
That was Thor's voice.
A lot of people were trolled by people that said you don't need to know anything about
Oh, I
Quantum
know,
Break.
right?
You know, in the main game, I could have seen an argument for it not being completely crucial.
Right.
But
now, though,
now it feels like pertinent. Oh yeah, Timebreaker, written by Sam Lake. It's basically just describing what just
end of
happened.
it
Okay.
That says if the actor picks it up,
Oh yeah. If the player investigates the page, huh? What is this? So it's like he's even writing in the possible dialogue that could happen if you if you decide to stop and look at it.
Fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real. I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
Timebreaker and Dorm. No, I mean I think so, but I think you could get by without it in the main game, like without it being like absolutely necessary.
I think it,
but it enhanced it a lot.
It's something where if you didn't play it there, it's like, oh, it makes it more worthwhile to go back and play Quantum Break than having played Quantum Break.
I mean, I think that's the thing about Remedy that makes their game so special is I think you could play Alan Wake without playing Max Payne, and then you might go, oh shit, I should go play Max Payne, and then you might enjoy Max Payne even more because of the game.
Increases the value of the previous games.
Yeah, but this DLC for sure, I don't think would mean much if you don't play Quantum Break first.
Oh, for sure.
No, definitely. That's just be confusing.
I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else. I'd had gaps in my memory before, but that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely. The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar.
Was that closer to being Beth or Jesse?
Right.
It felt like a dream.
I believe it's Jesse's civilian club.
Need to get out of here.
Same, Sean, same, me every week in uni.
Was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh.
Okay.
I think this is where you started.
I will punch
Sam
in the face.
Sometimes with the playing it on a projector screen can make it hard to tell.
Wait, go to the right.
Or did I miss a...
Just look straight down and follow the boards. I think we're going backwards again.
So, don't follow the boards?
Wait. This is where we...
This is where you came from originally. You've already been back in that.
Wait, here we go. Drug Sean and leave him in the middle of the forest until he finds the hidden raid cave.
Yeah.
I mean, that does sound like some college hazing.
That's true.
Wasn't there like a frat hazing where they like dumped some dude in the woods and he ended up like dying of dehydration because he couldn't get back to town?
I believe that.
Wouldn't shock me. I remember the story about the kid that fell down the stairs while he was getting hazed and then died at the bottom, and everybody just kind of left him.
Yeah.
Night Springs City Park Parallel Reality Bleed Zone Cross-Dimensional Anomaly, authorized by REC personnel only. I do think the REC is basically the FBC and Monarch corporations combined into one thing.
To find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I forgot to look at Buena Vista. Is that what
Buena Vista? Oh yeah, because it's like the branded television.
Yeah.
He knows where I am. Pull the hose out. It's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy.
Okay. Bad, huh?
I doubt there are records bad.
Buena Vista production flooded the video.
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore.
So it's just like light
in my head.
Light vision. Yeah. That makes sense.
Like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me.
Lumi equals snow. Interesting.
The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act.
Yeah, it's not a TV beast of view. Okay. Oh, what's this?
This isn't this like the one in Control.
Well, it's also his crazy board that he's got when you keep finding him in Alan Wake 2.
Oh yeah,
it's like the redheaded woman. That part's even on the actual board in the main game. It's the redheaded woman. I must find her again. Lisa, Elisa, Jesse, Elizabeth, Liz, Savage, Dylan, I hear their thoughts when they die.
The energy node
The
was
REC
out there in the
conspiracy
forest
don't
somewhere.
wipe. Why the acronyms? What
I
are
was
they
wasting
hiding?
time. I had to go look
Am I,
for it.
am I the chosen one? I must be careful. Find a way to break through. Spear off the grid. Killing us, not dead. Something worse, broken. One of us is the chosen one. Who can stop him? REC Agent Branch, Timebreaker, James S. So we don't know what variant James S is.
Yeah.
Who is the master of many worlds? Darling's book. He's pulling the strings. I must hide from him. Or me, another me, someone else. He who wrote this string theory multiverse, why is he after me? He is coming. Polyhedrons are the key. And also, in Dora's dressing room in the main game, he had Darling's interpretation of Many Worlds book on his
Right.
You are
Yeah,
here.
so this seems to confirm that this is
Alan's drafts of going through the spiral
if
for
the
escape
bottom
attempts
center of the spiral is when he gets out.
at the at the end of the main game. Yeah, this is basically is confirming that these are like
Yeah.
yeah.
But actually, potentially actually happens to the people
I
he's
think-
pulled into.
Yeah, I think this is
I never noticed when his hair changes. Suddenly he's shaggy.
it's the second he jumps to the forest.
Okay.
He's hidden the energy node in the creek, in the forest.
He's got like a full beard though he didn't have before, and
That path you're taking with the branches, I can't place what it is. There's something in Quantum Break where you're passing through
branches of time or something.
well, it's like I think it's like wreck of the machinery early on.
Oh, is it the
He's
corridor?
crawling
Found the
through
creek.
tight spaces.
So,
and
Is it when you're crawling through the time machine corridor at the
It
very
might be,
beginning?
Yeah. It just like it just
That's just
brought
a wall.
back. Yeah, I was gonna say I think.
This whole thing honestly kind of makes me want to sit down and play Quantum Break again.
I
Like,
know.
genuinely.
Not that it's terrible. It's not. It's fine.
It's playable.
Yeah.
Not the best game.
But with all the hindsight
Yeah.
stuff,
But at
it,
the
it
same
kind
time, I
of
don't know
make it
how
more
much it can add because I feel like we pretty well gleaned
everything that's in there.
from it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't add stuff.
We also
They could have.
PRS
but they
was
don't
charged
have
now.
to. And I love that it's the
I had
length.
to get back to
Yeah.
the trailer.
And to be fair, we also every time a Remedy game comes out, we do pretty much fine tooth comb over it the first time we play it. So
And I find some potential new idea every time I listen to the Rebirth album.
I love that we're playing as Sean Ashmore this whole time.
Seriously.
Fuck this shit. I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door,
He has done
the
full
master of many worlds, was murdering versions of the agent. Played by me. Versions of myself.
They're like white shadows.
Right?
Don't try anything. I've got a gun.
It's all true.
Which maybe that
It's no hoax.
I'm assuming, because obviously they
Nine-
Video game.
a
It's really
nine-
happening.
That revolver is not big enough. That's 9 stars.
no, but also
To become the role to survive.
true. But the way they're reusing the shadows, right, for enemies because smart reuse of assets. But I think the alternate kind of coloration of them here is meant to kind of reference them almost being like the time shifter monsters from that we
I didn't want to face him.
because we basically don't get to see those in Quantum Break. We just read about them and they kill a bunch of people near the end, but you don't actually do anything with them outside of like I guess Door, right, or Hatch being the character. But like the creatures killing everyone, you don't see them.
Right.
So I wonder if I feel like this is almost this is like a way of visualizing those.
Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV to get out. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this Door person. But I couldn't stay here either.
Yeah, it's got like, and the music too is very different.
This should have been deep.
I feel like they got pretty close for what they were able
Night
to
Springs Ocean View.
Oh, no.
And the fact that he reacts to the name Ocean View is interesting.
Yeah, I do wonder if how that's relevant. Because it's like he knows something.
Right.
I was in a different reality. But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
Yeah, I don't think I used a single.
I had to find the right version of the lobby in the right
It's always the
time.
right time to visit
when
Night
what I
Springs
needed was
City's
there.
Ocean View Hotel. Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our morning lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Craving one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby where happy hour is always in full swing. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice. The Ocean View Hotel, the right time is only a door away.
You know somebody's just living at the buffet.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, I don't have to check out. Walk into the noon door. Or the 9 a.m. door.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's the one piece of important pickup in one of these rooms.
I guess it's not in this one.
I think it's in the Tango one.
So yeah, we got 3 different times that we can go to. We got the
3 o'clock.
entertainment lobby, tango lobby, coffee lobby. So, which one do you guys want to go to first?
Let's go to 3.
Coffee?
You want coffee? Let's do coffee.
No,
Straight ahead.
that's 3 o'clock.
Oh, was that the wrong one?
That's showing. Wait, why is that clock gone now?
Wait, what's sorry. Coffee was.
Coffee was
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not saying what time we're in now. I think.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Okay, so I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so this one. Oh, wait, no.
So here's the 6 o'clock.
Wait, is this the coffee lobby though?
Yeah, we're in the.
So, we're already in the coffee lobby. So, okay, we got tango lobby.
And both the
Those
both
are entertainment.
Oh yeah. The 6 o'clock.
This one's entertainment. This one's tango, and then
That's the nothing, or like a mystery. That
Yeah.
might be the one with the item. Just to pick up.
Oh, well, okay. So let's try that one first.
Because this is the one that's not involved in the puzzle. Well, not puzzle. Yeah. It's also might be the one that makes it. What? Just wanders and going through stuff.
She's just standing there.
Yeah, so they
Is about how many chain breakers do you think you met during the main campaign? Yeah, that's a great question. How do we know that each time we came across him, it was the same one?
right?
Could be a lot of him.
That's a great, yeah.
Or maybe it's in the tango one.
What is it?
Let's see. Yeah, something. Maybe it is just all in the tango one.
This is just a dead end. There's only a tier one. Well,
Yeah, that might be what it is. All right, well, let's go to the tango.
You have a crap one, man.
Good old shining floors in the ocean
Tango-
view.
tango is
Oh, wait, 3.
Yeah, there's a poster to the right.
Let's go back here first. Okay, so not this one. So T-Tango there. And what's this? A poster for the Thomas Sane movie Death Rally?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can pull up on my phone. I Google Translator it.
So they completely canonized Death Rally as of this DLC.
We're gonna have to stream it.
I actually do want to. Because Death Rally is the only Remedy game I've never gotten to play for myself. But yeah, so they just completely canonized that whole thing.
I like that.
Death Next World is so
Yeah.
Gasoline in the veins, passing lanes straight to hell. North Place Films presents Death Rally. Punishing film.
Yeah, it confirms him as true Tom Reimer. Right.
The hotel was a strange place. It looped around like in a dream. Maybe
yes,
there was
this Hero
logic to it.
Tango is the same Tango.
Finding the right route to get through.
Control.
The same warning sign as before.
That's that same. Yeah.
Made me think the fabric of this place was unraveling. Something to do with door? A Luma Vista TV.
I like how the music went full bot for the fight. Right. Hell yeah.
I couldn't hear the thoughts of the
little special touches that
one native to this reality.
Yeah, so this must be the one.
Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought.
Yeah, that is.
Knowing a poison pill had mentioned they'd made a comic.
Timebreaker, who's our mysterious traveler. Timebreaker, thrilling adventures.
Maybe poison pill didn't even exist in this reality.
Secret Origin of Door includes a 3D pull-out map of the Ripple Effect Corporation, the zaniest story.
Yeah.
God damn it! I didn't even catch that. Everyone's like, that's one of the moments where I'm like, okay, Sam, you don't have to feed it to me, but thank you.
Okay, and then
I will scour them, but it's.
I think we want to do.
We already went through that.
Did we? Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so
It's
very Remedy.
Remedy.
It's extremely Remedy.
9 is the door you haven't been through, right?
I'm trying to remember.
9 was where we started.
Well, you said you figured out what order.
Oh yeah.
So is it just straight and then
it depends on what room you're starting, but I think we're good.
Okay. There's like a particular order.
It tells you exactly what.
Oh yeah, because you go through.
We didn't go through the new one.
So, I don't think we did.
I thought that was the first one we went through.
No, that was 6.
No.
Well, 936. New 39 is what we want to do.
39. Yeah, you want to do it in that specific order. So.
Yeah. So when I did it, it was good.
So we already went through noon, so we want to go through.
Well, those change. Their location changes. Though.
Yeah, you might need to go through. You might need to do them all in order. So I think you might.
But
have to go
through.
If noon is the first.
Yeah. So let's. Okay. So yeah, we'll go. We'll just.
I think after this, we'll just be going straight through.
Okay.
3 should...
The first time playing this through, I didn't even realize there was an order to it, and I just walked through the right ones completely on accident.
Yeah, so then 3 is right in front.
Okay, so then yeah, it should just be.
Leaves 9 should be right in front of you.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was a puzzle. Yeah, I just walked through them, exploring them, and happened to do it in the right order.
Just for all the rooms, there's a specific order. You just go forward.
Yeah.
I went through in weird orders a million times.
Just to see if anything different would happen.
Well, no, just trying to figure out what to do. I just happened to be picking the wrong order.
Oh, okay. That's funny that I didn't even realize.
This one was 3.
Oh, whoops, did I go through the wrong? My bad.
Set you up for failure.
Did it? I was just going for it without looking.
So new 39, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it should be, it should one more and it should be good.
I think we did. No, we couldn't.
Because it'll reset, even if we.
Yeah.
15 wrong.
We haven't hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That was 39.
Yeah.
So haven't we just done 39, 39?
Looks like it.
Huh. Yeah.
All right, now.
Oh, are there funny lines when you fail enough? Because I didn't actually get to hear those at all.
I think you want to do. Let's just reset and do new 39. The running forward does not seem to be working. Even though that's
how it is meant to be.
Noon.
Noon.
So yeah, then
And then
multiplied is
3, and then 9.
Forward is not. No, forward is.
Yeah.
Yep, so this should be the right one then.
I think what must have fucked us up the first time is I think we went like new 9-3 or something.
Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. Yep.
The PRS was charged up.
Okay.
Now I find my way back to the TV.
Because this is what the TV.
When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the time breakers attacked me.
He definitely takes a little longer to reload than Rose.
Well, Rose is going to pull vertical.
I don't think that actually takes care of
No?
Oh.
This time, a different attack.
I thought that last time he was the one who had
She knew things. If I could find my way out, she could.
I'm just waiting to think bigger, but we'd love it if they did early at least.
Something was different. A strange.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Still, yet moving.
Pretty old stuff.
Like frozen snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like
Yes, to Max Payne.
Right. But also, like, almost Deadpool realizing
Totally.
that his text is...
Man, this is crazy.
It's you. I made
see
it.
the other versions of him that the artist almost put in.
Yeah.
Door pulled you away.
This version of her is named Jezbet, which is Jess,
I focused on
Jess and Beth.
I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay,
It being more
let's try this out.
stylized comic book style is interesting after the realism that the Max Payne comics.
Yeah, because that one's all like that grungy noir look.
Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making
Yeah,
a
so
video
there's the
game.
That's the lobby of Monarch. That's literally the way the lobby looks in Quantum Break.
Yeah,
There's Ati.
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse.
And he-
Echoes flow through
He
it
looks
like
to be
currents
like
in a
he's
cosmic
listening
ocean.
in on
The old God song, Sea of Night.
Interesting.
And like I said, they basically got as close to Quantum Break as possible
Conceptual,
without.
fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all in
Sam
hidden
and Casey
interaction,
being
linked by the energies that.
And there's Alan, Zane, and Scratch being
Interesting.
multiverse variants of each other. That basically confirms that
that's just
theory.
an outright
Another
spelled it
one
out for you.
instead gains superpowers, and yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality,
So Beth is Jesse.
even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
As you say, she says, but it was Sam that said that.
That's true.
Why is he after
Wild.
me? Who is Door?
There are legends about him going back further.
Martin Hatch finding that cave with the naturally occurring time machine that he left us a note about.
An opening
If only they had a reasonable conversation with Phil Smith.
to consumed him.
We read about Martin Hatch going into that cave, right? And
Realities.
That's crazy.
The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
it's 100% confirmation that he's Hatch.
I am on the threshold.
And that's where how his name became Door instead of Pat, kind of,
Yeah?
Interesting.
potentially.
That is straight
That's
up
crazy.
That document from Quantum Break that we only just read about.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time
the other
breakers.
time breakers.
Time shifters, so time breakers.
Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
He's been after
He's been after Sean Ashmore, truly, the whole time. That's also exactly the positioning of Hatch and Jack at the end of Quantum Break at the table.
He leaves dead realities in his way, and he's only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than any
Sean Ashmore.
Right.
You picked it up just like that. Finding the place.
Which like makes me wonder, does Sean Ashmore then have to be a continuing character in the universe?
That was
Like if Sean Ashmore is the chosen one.
I mean, I do think Tim Breaker is the chosen one, but
Sean is like
yeah,
close to him.
because I mean, we ultimately, even though I think so much of this is still concrete information and is still relevant, there is still that element of it being a failed escape attempt that Alan has
this
written.
wasn't true enough with Sean Ashmore. It's true enough with.
But maybe it's true enough with
that
Tim
makes
Breakers.
sense.
The lore and the information this is setting up, I think, is still all concretely what we can understand about how the rules of this work. But maybe certain elements of it. Like I wonder if Dor killing all the different versions of him is maybe Alan not having enough information to fully understand Dor's true motivation yet. And so he's writing Dor completely as a villain, even though in the main game it seems like Dor is maybe not.
Yeah.
You know, like
he's got a motivation, he's doing stuff actively, but it's not necessary.
Still live in a state of fear. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's that is absolutely the case.
It is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime. He'll come back for me.
Also, Dora and Breaker are not bound by the rules of Alan's writing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
It's for sure true of Dora. Maybe true of wasn't expressly said that it's true of Breaker, but I think that especially.
I think that's an assumption
at the
that
end,
you can make.
Yeah, the fact that he's traversing the dark place.
Also, in Quantum Break, Beth dies when they go back into the past, right? And then when he returns to the present at the end of the game, and he saves his brother from Paul, when time has stopped, he goes right up to Beth and says, "I'll come back for you." And that's like the exact dialogue from that moment.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Dor. The master of many worlds.
The darkness, the entity is what he's focusing on.
Yep.
And then master manipulation.
This also just keeps going longer than you expect it to.
Right.
Because there were multiple moments where I'm like, oh, maybe that'll be it. And he's like, oh, no, there's another section.
Yeah, that felt like an ending, but what the
And then
fuck?
here we see this was an arcade game in the original game, or the map was, but you're playing as Atsu.
Fighting little sludge monsters. And they reused it for this.
Reused it for this.
That's hilarious.
I love that this is like straight Streets of Rage era. That's how video game villains would do their dialogue.
Yup. That's so cool as fuck.
It's fucking delightful. Yeah, there was a version of this that people found in the game's files that it was Ati fighting little darkness like sludges, and obviously they ended up reusing it here. I do hope we get to play as Ati in some form at some point, though.
That'd be fun.
It'd be really interesting. I feel like it would have to be.
It'd have to be a mini game of some kind.
Either a mini game or like.
I don't know. You could do one of these. You could do a Night Springs episode with Ozzy.
That's true.
Paranormal entities have the ability to affect and giving meaning, purpose, like objects, items, and universes. So Alan's abilities
Might not be as omnipotent as we are led. Oh no, I definitely don't think his abilities are omnipotent. I don't.
You can tell that the things he does fail so often, and other people can interfere with it.
He's certainly figuring it out more than he has at any point.
I do feel like the ending of Alan Wake 2 maybe implies that he's got some newfound control over it. But right.
It also doesn't mean that there's limits on what he can do.
Right. I'm sure there's still limits even after that. But and on top of that, that only happened at the end of the game, and so we've yet to see what that truly means, right? Like what that newfound control actually entails.
Yeah, now it's going into the fact that he's.
God, I love this shit.
Well, it'll be interesting to see Alan interact with Mr. Gore more, especially when they start going. Because even if he has all these powers, I feel pretty strongly that if he's omnipotent in most contexts, when he's fighting
that sorted outside of his view.
Yeah.
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse.
Yeah, that and
dark trenches.
And also this thing that we keep sucking energy from to travel looks a lot like the countermeasure from Quantum Break.
Right.
Yep.
And
even though he's a prime candidate, he might have only the powers given to him by dark and light presence. He's definitely easily corruptible and is bound by the rules of those paranormal. Oh no, 100%.
Oh, and I was
100%.
thinking about this with the hiss and the hedron both as resonances.
Yep.
So is light. Like light is a resonance, a light wave.
It's a wave.
Yeah, they're all waves of some kind.
Where, darkness is a wave, but it's an absence of light wave.
Right.
So it's on that sliding scale. Go to hell. Apparently, hiss and hedron resonance are opposites. Well, I guess I don't know if they're opposites, but they seem to be.
It's sort of like an order of chaos.
Right, yeah.
That's a big
I felt like this was the hardest fight sequence in the game.
Take a lot longer to reload than Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Jesse.
Luckily, we have far more healing items than we ever
he's
could
got
need.
the gauze pass ones, not just the pills.
I did like that Rose was specifically taking the pills.
Especially when she's making the heroines too. In case you
I know. What would we got? Isn't there some pages over here somewhere?
I guess
Maybe it's after this, but I'm pretty sure there's some pages we can find.
Something over there.
Actually, you know what? It might be after we grab this.
So what that's the shape is going to be 12-sided, right?
Is it 12-sided? Here they are.
Like the text was the only thing holding this place together.
This was a reality at the edge of the multiverse, devoid of color and energy, an entropic wasteland. Every shape here was formed by dark pages filled with pale
Soon it would
words.
just be words.
The underlying tissue of all reality now exposed. The only other thing that remained were the dead energy nodes, built to last till the collapse of the multiverse. And each dark dune of the desert lay a further expanse of nothing. There was nothing here except decay and inevitability. The path to oblivion was growing short, but time marched on regardless. See, resonance, one being auditory, another visual, both can be repelled by light as it works both in waves, particles. Darling basically gave everyone noise-canceling headphones. Yeah, that's yeah. Looked at the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters, and that's one of those that repeats. So it still kind of makes it seem like there are words holding even this universe together.
Whose voice was that said you've gone astray? It's all good. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, whoops.
Resonance is no joke, man. You ever seen a bridge that, like some of the older bridges that were built poorly? And
Oh, yeah.
the wind will like whistle over them and find their resonant frequency, and it'll just shake the bridge to death.
Oh yeah.
Pretty scary, man. There's soldiers when they march, they break their march and march unevenly. Otherwise, the resonance them all stopping in step can also shake the bridges apart. So they'll break step when they walk across bridges.
I was close. I knew I was close now.
They just can't step across bridges.
I wonder how many bridges fell on
That's a good question. There's a crazy video I know for sure. I think it was a bridge in San Francisco, but that got by the wind, the resonance, and it just shook and shook and shook until it fell down.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to move the camera to the bottom corner. Yeah, that's okay. That's easy enough to do.
But engineers have to account for that.
Yeah.
Hammer test it.
There's
It's a text adventure.
We are now doing a text adventure.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna let you two guide this because we both already know how this works. So
Is going back to sleep a bad option?
what I'll tell you is that
there's nothing that gets you to a bad end.
But do you like miss out on things? Do you like fix it?
there are several different ways that this can go, but it always comes to the same conclusion.
Okay.
So we could talk about what the other branches are. Yeah, there's an image that's just all the different branches that this can go through. So we'll do one and then we'll discuss the others.
Sure.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Holy shit.
I haven't read all of it yet, but
I've got a pretty good idea of what the big versions are, but
yeah.
What was the? Oh, I was like, what was the joke I told you that I said I was gonna tell today? Have you guys heard of a reverse exorcism?
What, you put a demon in somebody?
So the devil telling the priest to get out of the child.
Oh God.
Hold yourself together, Sage.
All right.
Okay.
This time we only have one option.
Yeah, there are also a few points where all of them have the same tree for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decipher the words.
In the beginning, there was the word.
Oh, and this is pale words on a dark screen.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
You dare call him a tea drinker? This is one of the splits where it just changes cup of coffee or cup of tea.
Yeah.
Your favorite hot beverage still stays the same.
Should we focus on door?
Let's do the master of many worlds.
Yep.
Meditate to learn or prepare for war?
Prepare for war.
Do you think instead of ever making a Quantum Break 2, do you think Remedy will just announce a game called Timebreaker?
That'd be cool.
Maybe.
Let's do
Game
Allies.
that Sam is making in this.
I mean, this could absolutely be. I mean, it really could be. Okay.
Whoa.
You convert it into a skyscraper of brutalist architecture. You set up an organization, a corporation.
Nice.
You call it the Ripple Effect Corporation.
Interesting.
Yeah, so literally
Yeah,
Jesse
what
Beth
the
is one
hell?
name.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's amazing how this DLC like genuinely just confirms quite a few of the theories that we'd had.
Yeah.
Is asking her like does that let you pick the other two later or?
I think you always get funneled down one path for each response.
Trust her with the weapon.
Carries a powerful weapon that could take many. You make her the director of your corporation.
Yeah.
So yeah, the REC is a version of the FBC.
Right, yeah.
But again, it also seems to be a version of the Monarch Corporation too.
Yeah, it's got that combo.
Yeah. So you trust her with the weapon?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is there anybody actually named Jezbet?
I don't know. They may have made that up just so they could get Jesse and Beth into a name for the obvious confirmation, but it's not currently equipped to subdue the Master of Many Worlds. Research new technologies or scour the multiverse.
Yeah, hell yeah, scour the multiverse.
Yes, here's someone on IMDb named Desvet.
Okay, well, there you go.
Desvet Perez. Who has
Singular alien being of godlike power, shaped like a polyhedron.
Interesting.
Being has enough power to potentially defeat the Master, but the very sight of it drives any agents who look at it mad.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Alright.
So that's either that's the hiss, just like how they brought the slide projector to the FBC.
the path with focusing on the redheaded woman is wildly different. I'll have to.
There's three main ones, I think, and maybe there's even more, but there's three main ones I understand. Let's see.
Research it yourself.
Yeah,
Research
do
it
it.
ourselves. Sure, you'll be fine, or go with her plan.
No, we're already dedicated to research.
Yeah, fuck it. Being insane isn't that bad.
Oh, so this
Worked
is
out for Rose.
Casper Darling exposing
This is-
himself.
Well, it's Trench.
Casper and Underhill too.
Yeah,
Trench
yeah.
exposed, but Casper chose to
That's
expose
true.
himself
Yeah,
and left Underhill behind.
yeah.
Okay.
And Darling also became some sort of other being and
Right.
disappeared into. Yeah.
I love that she's like, oh, he'll be probably happy as long as he can, as long as his consciousness can observe his surroundings. I'm sure he's thrilled.
It is time confront the Master of Many
Hell yeah,
Worlds.
kick his ass.
So every single branch eventually ends with confront the Master of Many
Okay.
Worlds. So the way you get to it can be different, but that is ultimately. Help her or let her handle
Let's
it.
help her.
In the path going with her, her name is Lisa.
Yeah. Yep. Which also you saw on the
Like
board.
it's similar, similar to.
Hell yeah, rip and tear.
Alright.
Let the rage consume you.
Oh yeah, this is different. No, not that. I think these are different concepts and stuff. It's slightly-
He's going too far, you must stop.
Okay. Grab it.
Yep.
Try to remember.
There's something about a door.
Focus on the door.
Door.
Open the door, use the key with the door. Step over the threshold.
Okay.
The spiral's not on the door though.
That's true.
Oh, this.
Old school film.
Oh, it's a good thing.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity.
Interesting.
But in the vastness
Are there
of the
different endings to that?
No, it always ends the same way. You can take different branches to get there, but it always comes out to the same thing.
Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host. The one and only Warland Door. And this is Night Springs.
There's also like another Rod Serling was never the villain of the Twilight Zone.
That's also true, yeah.
I think this ridiculous too.
That would be Twilight Zone,
There you go. So yeah, that gave us a lot to.
Yeah.
And like, doesn't Quantum Break all of a sudden feel like equally relevant as like all the other previous games?
Yeah.
Only Remedy, man. Only Remedy could pull something like that off.
Yeah, very...
Nice pixelated graphics. Yeah. Old school. We did hear this on it.
Oh, there we go.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions.
Especially with the reason we didn't get this, like they didn't just cut two of them. Like,
right.
They cut them because, but like the quality of these three small episodes, I'm glad they focused.
Yeah.
Doing it right, going hard, instead of like 5 shorter, less episodes with less fun.
Yeah.
Going mad.
Yeah, it's too
As much as I want to see bits from every character in Remedy, like the
Plus, we're still getting a whole Max Payne remake too, so
where they may add in connectivity.
I can definitely see that.
But I wonder if there'll be if like a bunch of the characters we've seen are recognized.
Sarah, James McCaffrey was the voice actor he played Max Payne.
Yeah.
He popped up in various smaller roles within these games, and then also was very prominently Max Payne's alternate universe double, Alex Casey, in Alan Wake 2, and he died of was it pancreatic cancer back in December or January? It was really recently, and there would have been there was in theory going to be another episode to this expansion with his character, but yeah,
he was a big deal.
Yeah, big deal. But yeah, pour one out for James McCaffrey, and we've got a lot of lore to think about. Hell yeah. And we are even wrap up a little early today.
Okay.
All right.
Catch everybody later.
Take it easy.
Yeah.